have inspections done, and today, right, if we go and take a look at what the house is supposed to have, what is on the certificate of occupancy, and it says, right, it doesn't say central air, and the house has central air, are you going to be able to get a mortgage? And the answer is no.
So, if you get the central air, let's say from Sears, which is actually reputable.
Say again?
If you get the central air, let's say from Sears, is that a problem as well?
Yes. Here's my question. If you got it from Sears, you still have to get permits?
Yes.
Yeah.
How come? They're reputable. The government wants to have an inspector done who's making sure, right? Is it possible, hey, you guys have dealt with contractors, is it possible to have a contractor cut a corner to save a buck? Do you think that would ever happen? Yeah. Sears is a big company though, isn't it? You think every guy there has never, you don't think any guy from Sears has ever done that?
Sure, yeah.
I said, I'm having a new roof put on my house right now. You know why? Because they hired a reputable person to do the work. And there were some problems with the wood. They didn't do it right, originally. So I had to have it redone. Because that was 20 years ago, but that's a whole other story. My guess is he bribed the guy to get the inspector done. I don't know what happened, but all right. So, do I have to have central air? If I don't, if it's not on the CO, the answer is right now, yes, that's a problem. In 4 or 5 years, will it be a problem? I have no idea. Right now, we're looking for those things. Are there ways around it? Yes, there is. All right? Talk to those guys. I don't want to know. The answer is right now, if you don't have the proper CO, that's going to be it's going to be a CO issue. Can some mortgage companies work around it? The answer is yes. Or a lot of mortgage companies not going to deal with you? The answer is yes, because it's too risky.
Okay, one more question.
Yeah.
You buy a house, and it says, okay, this house is working, the heating on gas. The heating is working on gas. Then later you find out it used to be oil, now it's a gas.
Uh-huh.
And they do not, without the permit.
Ah, you bought the house?
Yeah.
No permits. Ah, there's a special SOL. You are so out of luck. You bought the house, yes?
Yeah.
It's yours.
You're responsible.
Now, legally speaking, in New York State, after a contract has been signed dealing with the transfer of real estate, you have 60 years in order to sue the person you bought it from.
60 years?
6 years. 6 years. 6 years. Now, the odds of you actually winning a law case once and collecting money once you walk away from a closing table are about 0. So, once you bought a house, and you bought it in 2003, did the mortgage company care back then? No one cared. Did the title companies care? No. Did the real estate agents care? No. Did buyers and sellers care? No. Nobody cared. So what do? Let it go. We wanted that list, we wanted that closing, didn't we? You bought a house in 2003, now you're finding out something illegal about it. Well, guess what? You're stuck with it. That may not seem fair, but that's what's legal. Yes, ma'am, in the back.
Can you sue the title company in that case, or the attorney for not representing you, being proper?
You can sue. This is America. You can sue anybody. You ain't gonna win, but you could. You can sue that plant. Probably not gonna win. Okay. Other questions?
Yeah. Would you have had a disclosure when you were purchasing the property, and also about inspection?
In order to sell a house in New York State, there is a mandatory form, a property condition disclosure form, that must be signed. Yes? Yeah. It must be signed, or you have to pay $500 a closing.
Yeah.
Does anybody fill out that form? No. As an agent of the buyer, can you insist that the seller fill out that form if we want to buy that house? Yes, you can. It's a negotiation. All right? If you have a buyer's market where there's not a lot of buyers out there and lots of people selling. Could I actually get someone to fill out that form? The answer is yes, I can give them pressure. However, if you've got 3 buyers for every house, and you put a condition like that, what's going to happen? They're not going to buy it. Right? They're going to say, oh, you know what, get out of the way for the next 3 people who have offers on. Legally speaking, you can require them to do it, but then again, they can say no, and then you don't buy the house. We can't come to contract. We can make that a point of contention, that they fill it out. But in most cases, 99% of the time, I would say that form is going to be filled out. It doesn't have to be filled out, I think, for an estate sale, or foreclosure, or bankruptcy, because the government doesn't know about it for bank-owned properties. For the person that's living in the house, they have to disclose the conditions of the house. It's about a 6-page form that they have to fill out, or they have to pay $500 a close. That being said, are there certain things as real estate agents you're not allowed to disclose or must disclose in New York State? Yes. One of the weird ones is if, in upstate New York it's an issue, if they have a natural gas well and it's uncapped, you have to disclose that. Do I have to disclose if somebody died on the property? I'm sorry? No. You say, I think so. You say if they ask. The answer is no and no. Right? Right. In New York State, if somebody was sick from an illness that's not transmitted through occupancy, you cannot disclose that. So if somebody had AIDS or the Ebola, you cannot disclose that, and it's not required to disclose, even if they ask. And if someone died in the premises for any purpose, from any reason, homicide, suicide, talked bad about his wife, got electrocuted, that's my way, guess what? Don't have to disclose it, even if they ask. It does not have to be disclosed. New York State does not consider that a material fact. And the only way you can disclose it is with written permission from the seller, or I guess his heir.